Jim Whiteley wants to get for him. Well, here comes a big moment as Chris Demke, the point leader in the category now on the national scale, is set to take on Mark Taliaferro, who's 10th coming in. But again, 1 to 10 so tightly compacted. It's anybody's game still.
Yeah, nobody has really taken charge of this. One of the interesting things for these alcohol cars, and Chris Demke and his team haven't decided yet. There's a division race next weekend in Woodburn, Oregon. Now, you don't exactly need a PhD in geography to know that is a long way from where we are with Norwalk. The Whiteley team said they're going. Obviously, Joey Severance is going. He owns the racetrack.
Yep.
And whether or not Chris Demke goes out there to either try to win or try to block is yet to be determined. Part of it is going to be decided by what they do here today.
And remember, this weekend started with all 10 of the top 10 players in competition. Joey Severance tied with Demke for that point lead, didn't even qualify for this event.
Yeah, the number of times that Chris Demke and that OSI team has gone up against a Norm Grimes tuned car. I wonder if even the stat guy has numbers like that. Norm Grimes got picked up by Mark Taliaferro during the offseason. So this is kind of an old rivalry between teams, even if not so much between drivers. If Demke has to pedal it, his weekend's over here.
It is going to be the #1 qualifier, who just went 276.35 mile-an-hour top speed of the weekend.
That is thundering in a blown alcohol car. 5:28 comes along with the elapsed time. That 5:33 for Demke. One of the better runs he's made all weekend, but too little, too late when the guy in the other lane is running like that.
Also worth noting 5:28.7 low elapsed time, coupled with that big-time speed.
And with Mike Strasburg, we have to take on Mark Taliaferro. And Mike, you know, very close finish for you. Were you aware that it was that close?
Yeah, I could see him right alongside me the whole way, and boy, it was something else.
This going to be the big weekend for you?
I hope so. Boy, I'd like to do something special like that for Jim and Annie. I just can't thank them enough, and great crew and everything that we have. It's just a privilege to be driving this car.
Well, go get it ready for the finals.
Thank you.
All those times when that car was winning, Norm Grimes was the crew chief. In this final round, Norm is going to be in the other lane.
Only one man with a national event win. It's Mark Taliaferro, who also will pick his lane against Strasburg in the alcohol dragster finals. They will take the cars back to the pits, turn them around. The fans are doing the same as they head back into the manufacturer's midway. Look at those funny car hats. I got to get me one of those. And oh wow.
I got to get me one of those.
Yeah, 2, 3, 4 of those.
I mean the ice cream, not
for
the tire changer.
$1 a pound? You kidding me? It's all action here at Norwalk.